Yeah, I think so. Well, good evening, everybody. And it may not be evening when you're listening to this, wherever you are from. I'm Maggie McKee from Vancouver, Canada, and I'm here with my multi-talented colleague, Dr. Karen Willens. So we are honored tonight and excited to welcome you to Brand Night. And you may not know this, but Brand Night is all about discovering the power of the Nikken lifestyle and how our innovative solutions can transform your well-being. So whether you're brand new to Nikken or you're already a fan like we are, we are here to share why so many people have already embraced this journey that gives us better health, better balance, and incredible vibrancy. We're, as you can see around the screen, we're not in our 20s, most of us here. So it's great to be able to have a long and healthy life with this company. So get comfortable, get your Nikken water. And I want you to open your curious mind, because curiosity is great, so we can explore how Nikken can empower you and others to create this life of purpose and wellness and abundance. So I'm going to introduce you to Dr. Karen Willens, and she's so qualified. I, she's a retired dental hygienist and a holistic naturopath, and believe me, she has more degrees than a thermometer. And I'm not going to list them all because there's a lot. And she's got all kinds of certificates on top of those degrees that are all in the natural health area. So Karen is from Wisconsin. I bet it's not that warm there right now, right, Karen?
Not terribly warm, no.
Anyway, she has 3 kids and 5 grandchildren. That's wonderful. I love my grandchildren. And she loves everything about life. She's such a cheerful, fabulous person. And she loves empowering people to live an active lifestyle like she does and to, just embrace wellness. So she has other hobbies too. She's not just a Nikken consultant. She likes writing, she likes home repairs, and the one I love most, Karen, is you love retail therapy. So
Yep.
let's welcome Dr. Karen Willens to the stage.
Thank you, Maggie, for that wonderful introduction. Bonsoir. Good evening, everyone. And I'm really thrilled that you're here because I'm talking about one of my favorite Nikken products. I love them all. If I had to choose which one was my favorite, I could not do it. But I'm going to share one that has made really an exceptionally profound difference in my life and in my health. And I am going to pull up, there it is. There we go. Can everybody see that?
No,
Maggie?
no.
Uh-oh. All right. Hang on one second.
I can't. Can anybody see it? No.
Hang
Okay.
on one second. It's coming. All
Aha,
right.
here it comes. Now you're
There we
sharing the
go.
screen. Great. There
Awesome.
we go. We're on.
Okay. So we're going to talk first a little bit about how we connect with nature. Um, we're particularly focusing on Kenzen nutrition tonight, but there are several other elements. So one is air. We have to have fresh air, right? Water, clean, healthy water. And that's actually how I connected with Nikken in the first place. I was looking for a healthy source for filtration and healthy water for myself. Quality sleep. That's really important. The body repairs best when we get 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Nutrition. I like to say that Nikken has very high quality nutrition. There are other companies on the market that are of lesser quality and they're not as effective. Natural energies. Our environment contributes a tremendous amount. What we experience from our environment to help us make us healthy, we contribute back to the environment. So we work in synergy with our environment so that the environment can stay healthy and we can stay healthy. So let's talk a little bit about food. Food matters. And I know this for a fact because I will admit my diet was never really good. But about 45 years ago, I started learning more about it. This was due to my son. He was hyperactive and he had an attention problem. And that was before the terms for them came out. And I discovered that it was due to his diet. And so in order for me to change what was happening with him, I changed what was happening with me and with my other two children. So we need to meet daily recommendations, and only 1 in 10 American adults get enough fruits and vegetables in their daily diet. So the recommended amount used to be 9 to 11. I think they've dropped it to 7 to 9. A lot of people don't even get the 7 to 9 servings. 60% of children don't eat enough fruit. All our foods have a specific purpose in the body. So fruit has one purpose. Vegetables have another one. 93% of the children don't eat enough vegetables in the US. In 2015, approximately 31.5% of Canadians older than 12 years old consume fruits and vegetables 5 or more times per day. In 2023, that actually went down, okay? And so it's going in the wrong direction. So what's the concern? The concern is it provides a burden on our body. So that's a negative concern, right? We need a diet that's rich in whole food nutrition because it's important in preventing chronic diseases and in maintaining overall health. And a balance is really important. And that's why when we look at labels particularly, we see everything listed on the label so that we know what we're getting. The question comes up to me quite a bit about supplements. Supplements are very important. So in the US in 1939, there was a study that was done. The farmers went to our Congress and said, hey, our topsoil, our plants are yielding less. Why? It was determined, and this is true throughout North America, that the topsoil was disappearing. Then World War II broke out, and nothing was done, unfortunately. Well, I'd like to say something was done. It just was done in an unhealthy way. The crops were sprayed, and that thus began the increase in chemicals that were being transmitted into our foods and thus into our bodies. So we now have the issue of we don't get the right nutrients out of the plants because the topsoil isn't there, and we get the chemicals. Yes, I recommend supplements just for those reasons. So what should you look for in a supplement? I was talking to a client of mine today, and I was telling her that you actually have to feel a difference. And I have felt a difference with every single one of the Nikken nutritionals. And I've been taking supplements of one kind or another for over 40 years. And I have only felt a difference with the Nikken supplements. They're that powerful. So what you look for is active ingredients, avoid fillers, avoid additives, look for whole foods. So whole foods mean not processed. Bioavailable sources. So bio meaning body, the body can assimilate it properly. And allergen information. Allergies are abundant, unfortunately, and we have to be very careful. So it has to have the allergen information on it. Nikken has a wonderful system, and it's so easy to understand, very easy to follow. We have a core system, the Mega Daily 4, and there's one for men and one for women. Kenzen Vital Balance, Jade Green Signs, and Super Siaga. Now, Kenzen Vital Balance it's so high in nutrients, and it's a wonderful product because it helps detox the body very gently. It helps nourish the body by providing a very high amount of protein. And protein is important for everyone to rebuild the body. And especially when we get older, the bioavailable sources of protein are less and less. J Greenzymes, I love J Greenzymes. Okay, those are the first nutritionals from Nikken I started using. And if I don't use them, I can tell the difference because my body does not perform properly. Super Siaga, that is a very powerful antioxidant. It has a very high ORAC value. ORAC is the measurement of how high that redox potential is. And I use all of these. So let's go up to the top, the nervous system. There are several there. Cardiovascular system, Bergisterol, Omega Green plus DHA. Super Siaga, again, is in that category. So you can see that the nutrients, the nutritionals are cross categories too. Our immune system. Well, I'll tell you, this has been really popular for the last 5 years, particularly. Immunity, lactoferrin, and the cleanse and detox. We need to get those toxins out of our systems in order to let the nutrients in. And the musculoskeletal system, Kenzen BDZ, BDZ stands for bone density. And that works with the calcium complex. And then there's Kenzen joint. And let's go up to the one we're going to talk about tonight, the gastrointestinal system. Digestion 420, lactoferrin, again, cross-category from the immune system. Cleanse and detox, same thing. And the Kenzen Vital Balance, which is part of the core system. So introducing the Kenzen Digestion 420, it promotes gut health and a strong immune system. One of the first things I learned in natural health in my degree studies is that everything starts in the gut. The digestive system is the first to go, whether we feel symptoms, whether we experience symptoms or not. So this is a really important product. It helps support weight management. How does it do that? Well, we want our food to digest properly instead of adding toxins. When we add toxins, we add weight. It's really that simple. If you look at the supplement label, you are going to find a list of different components. They all end with ASE. That indicates that it is a digestive enzyme. And yes, there are this many that the body needs. Most people don't know that. And that's a really important fact. So if you see it listed on a label, you'll know that it's actually helping your digestion. And all of the categories that we need, carbohydrates, fat digestion, protein digestion, and fiber and cellulose digestion are included in Digestion 420. So I'd like to invite you to be part of our wellness community. We are global and we are building. People are coming to Nikken because of the quality and efficacy of all of the technologies. So please contact the person who invited you if you'd like to know more so that we can share what we love.
Karen, can you just say a little bit about what you said you felt differently when you take the different products? How about the Digestion 420? Is there something that comes to mind when you started taking that?
Absolutely. So I had taken other digestive enzymes prior to using Digestion 420. And I never felt a difference. And I thought, and I had, so going back to 40 years ago, I was diagnosed with a very severe and chronic intestinal ailment. And I was told I'd be I'd have problems with it the rest of my life. I was in my mid-30s. I had too much to do with my life to be with a debilitating disorder like that. And so that's what actually set me out on my path to learn more about natural health. And I started investigating. I learned about about the digestive enzymes. And then I came in contact with Nikken about 20 years ago. And when I started taking the Digestion 420, I noticed that those uncomfortable feelings we get after we eat, I wasn't getting those anymore.
Hmm.
And as long as I take my Digestion 420, I'm fine.
Hmm.
There is one digestive enzyme in there, and offhand I don't remember which one it was, but it's actually quite an expensive enzyme. And Nikken has chosen to put it in because of its efficacy, because it works. That's what the other digestive enzymes that I was using didn't have.
Hmm.
And so that's why I use Digestion 420, and I recommend it to all of my clients, every single one of them, and they all use it. And they all keep ordering it because they know how effective it is.
When you talked about, and it's really the big buzz thing now that everything starts in the gut. And I don't think a lot of people knew that until recently, and a lot of people still don't know that. So this has been great hearing from you about why that's important and that we have something that is really powerful to help people with better digestion. So you wanted to carry on? There's one more slide, I think.
Let's see if I can pull it up again.
If not, we can just direct people to our homepage.
Can you see it, Maggie?
There it is. Okay, talk about this a little bit. This is so fun.
It is. And I love sharing this with people because it's such an eye opener. So uh, if you go to the website, for anybody who's a guest, ask the person who invited you for their website. And on the website, on the left-hand side, there is a quiz. And you will find out where your body is stressed and where your body is actually doing a little bit better. And there are also suggestions, some from Nikken and some just generic, as to what you can do so that you can improve your wellness quotient.
And not just in the body, right? It also looks at the other four pillars of wellness. So it's a very comprehensive quiz.
Yes, and the pillars of wellness, it's a philosophy from Nikken, a healthy balance in mind, body, relationships and family, finances, and society. And when one of those pillars is out of balance, the other four are stressed. So it's really it's a fun quiz. It only takes, I want to say it took me about 60 seconds. So it's
Yeah, it's
really
great.
quick. Yeah.
And it also helps us help others. So I really want to thank you so much, Karen, for your brilliant and insightful presentation tonight. It's been fun working with you. So we're going to